Konyami! Hi everyone, I'm Hayami Mae. Thank you for coming. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much, Livy Ace, for the follow. I saw it off stream while the thing was still starting. So thank you so much for the follow. Hi Asakura, hi Jifu, thank you for coming. I wanted to say that I adjusted some of the settings because I wanted to make sure that the volume can be heard, because I kind of rewatched the VOD for the Great Ace Attorney. I was like, oh, the music is so quiet on their end. So I looked through options. You can't really adjust the volume, the game. So I tried adjusting the volume through my settings. So I hope it's like a little bit louder, because I kind of maxed it. I wasn't sure what else I could do to like up the volume. So I hope this works for you guys. But yeah, I hope everyone's day went well or doing well, since I'm not sure where everyone is coming from. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm super, super excited to continue the Great Ace Attorney and look at Kazuma. Ugh, chef kisses, so much chef kisses from that boy. I'm super excited, and based off last time, we finished the first case, which was so long. But you know what? It was worth it. I had a lot of fun. So this time we won't like sit through an entire case because I don't think it's actually feasible or it's recommended by the creators. So you know what? Let's jump on in. And I believe where we left off last time was that it was like literally right after we got the not guilty verdict. So I think that's where we left off. 24-hour stream. No, Jifu, I don't think that's ever going to be possible. I get sleepy super quickly and very easily. Like, I start falling asleep at like 9-10 p.m. I'm such an old lady. I may be 300 years old, but I need to push myself to stay awake a little bit longer. I'm still young. Okay, enough talking. Let's jump on in. Again, love the music so much. It makes me so happy. Can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defended myself and made it through that horrendous trial. Ah! Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Oh my god. I waited a week to look at your beautiful face, Kazuma. So many kisses. Ryunosuke. And thank you so much for protecting your boyfriend. You finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, I could have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, it was a pleasure to watch you at work. So, you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street. Don't forget. Good afternoon. All your hard work has certainly paid off. Is it the teacher? Oh, wait, I had a voice for her. Oh, Sato? Oh, so cute, so cute. Okay. Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocent. Hi, SWAT Director. Hey, I should be able to stay most of the stream if all goes well. How's it going? Oh, it's good. Good. I had a nice little lunch dinner, so I'm all filled. I have 3 water bottles next to me because based from last time, my throat was dying. So I made sure to have lots of water next to me. And we just started, so thank you for coming. Our trusty judicial assistant. Worked hard for that result too, you know. Oh no, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much. Oh, oops, that was him. Thank you so much. If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Brett's, I don't know how things would have turned out. The kind words should really be for my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate. Your father? Ah, yes, of course. Oh, I love her outfit too. Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, Judicial Assistant to the Defense. Speaking of Mikotoba... Ah, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. Here we go. Let's go, Sensei. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job. Thank you, Professor. Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you, after all. Your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend. Good friend? Oh yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yume University, wasn't it? You killed him? You killed the poor innocent Englishman? Yes, that's right. Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Oh, Kazuma. Presumably, that's when you met Dr. Wilson? Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital. Oh, you worked together? I've never heard you mention that before. Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides... It's your turn, Asogi. Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world. Science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, law. Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot. I will. I'll learn all that I can. Ah! I swear on this, the spirit of the Asogi clan. You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you? Of course I am. A Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. I don't think that's very legal. Cuts down anything that's in my way. And I almost forgot Kazuma's headband that never stops blowing, even indoors. I know, in like the beginning of the game, Ryunosuke made a point of that. Like, I forgot what exactly he said, but it's like the fact that it keeps wavering or something like that. I think that's my favorite part of his design. Like, no matter where he is, it just keeps wavering. That's just how cool he is. He steals my heart. Yes, I've definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes. That reminds me, what's happened to that woman? To Giselle Brett? I mean, after all, she's guilty of murder. Ah, yes, her. Not easy to tell you this, but she got away, guys. Got away. What do you mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit, after all. She will be leaving Japan in the very near future. For Shanghai. What? 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 Shanghai? Giselle Brett will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that. What? But why not? It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Oh, hello, Inspector. Inspector Hosonaga. It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch. I must congratulate... But what's all of this about consular jurisdiction? We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan. What? We can't try her? But then, who? Who's going to bring her to justice? A British consular court will hear her case, somewhere far away where our voices can't be heard. But at consular court? Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past now that we signed the friendship treaty. Yes, normal circumstances, you're right. Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature to our respective governments, they can't invoke a consular court just like that. Oh, can't they? Yes, she's a student, but it doesn't justify governments making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on. Yeah, see, we called it. She's totes sus. But Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan. She killed a man. She killed a doctor. I'm afraid that for the young student, Day's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger or comeuppance for her. Something's going on here? Yeah, SWAT director. I smell fishy business. I don't believe it. The British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. It was obviously taking this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously. But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. Oh, Mikotoba! I appreciate your optimism. This is a time of great turmoil. This new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. One day, have no doubt, that woman will receive the judgment she deserves. Is she gonna be like the final criminal of the game? Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, change is coming, and we're the ones driving it. Oh! Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebratory drink. But, Professor... You're right. This is no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Ryunosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun. Is he going to serve us? In that case, I suggest La Carnival. Really? Hi, Kinko! Thank you for coming! Thank you, thank you! I hope your day's going well. So happy! How's all the commission art going? Were you able to finish a good amount? As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you an ample food and drink. You're a detective, Hosonaga-san. Let's not worry about details for now. His pose. To La Carnival. Will you accompany us, Professor? Of course, La Carnival's food is second to none. Really? Are we just gonna go there? Like, a murder just happened, like a week ago. I shall go and attend to the paperwork for Naruhodo-san's release. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, she's so cute, guys. I actually really like Hosonaga. He seems like an actual good guy. Yeah, he's a little silly, but he's good. He has a heart. Like, he really wants like the Japan's like justice system to be reformed, even though he stole like evidence and pocketed. But you know what? It was the Wild Wild West back then. I don't blame him. My day was pretty good and productive. I got a good amount of comms done. Yeah, I just wanted to stop by and say hi and look a bit before I knock out for the night. Yeah, no problem, Ginkgo. I'm so happy that you were able to be productive. Because I know there's definitely some days where I just lay in bed all day and the sun goes down. I'm like, well, I didn't really do anything. So I'm really glad that you had a really nice day. And yes, feel free to lurk, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. So, tell Brett right here? I suppose that means I'll never know. Knowing Ace Attorney, it's gonna come back to us. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. We will. I'm sure we will. Kazuma? Yes, Ryunosuke? I just wanted to say thanks again. That's all. Really saved my skin today. Ha 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 ha! I didn't do a thing! Oh, his theme is so cool! Haha, totally, and thank you! Yes, yes! Enjoy, enjoy! You're the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work. Your skills made the difference though. One day, I'll bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during that trial. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, not me. Kazuma! What? Come on, be serious. I helped you today. It was only right at the very start of the trial. But you have a natural talent for it. Being a defense lawyer, I mean. Oh no, not me. All the tense verbal combat? I never want to go through that ever again. I just did what you told me to do. That's all. Because I knew I could trust you. Oh, guys. The feeding again my BL soul. That's the point. Sorry? What do you mean? That's the point. Listen, Ryunosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win? Knowledge of the law? No. The ability to believe. Oh, nice. The core value of Ace Attorney. To believe? To believe what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his client. He has to believe in them at all times. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it? I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Ryunosuke is so clueless and I love it. Yeah, like, all of this right now, it's just all of Kazuma's affection for Ryunosuke. And Ryunosuke's just like, thanks buddy, old pal. And I'm just like, you guys are beautiful together. Sometimes in the courtroom, you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you chose to believe in, even then, well, that's not something that anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Believing in your client. Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little experience, but you never stopped believing in me. Well, because you're my boyfriend. You face seemingly hopeless situations time and again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it. Through your own efforts, because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. Oh, thanks, Kazuma. Don't look like that. It makes me scared. There's something I want to ask you, actually, Nosuke. Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. Sounds serious. What is... Ah, you're still here, are you? Oh, Inspector Hosonaga. I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go. Thank you. We'll be right there. Thanks, Hosonaga. Let's pick up this conversation again later. Wait, I'm scared, guys! We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory. And your study tour to Great Britain. Don't forget. Kazuma? Ah, yes, that too. No, Jifu, stop. Don't suggest it. So my very first trial came to an end. Ah, this theme is so good. I hope you guys can hear it properly. Kazuma, Professor Mikotoba, Susato-san, who acted as Oops, Inspector Hosonaga. Didn't really play much of a part, but still. It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. Oh, thank you, Jifu. Yeah, I really wanted to make sure that the music could be heard, because it's just like, it's so good. Like, it would be a shame to the game if I lowered the volume. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. No! Game, shut up. Game, shut up. No! 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 Little did I realize, yeah, Kazuma's theme is really insane. Yeah, it's so beautiful, and look, what is this? What is this line? Just how much it would change my life. Nah. I'm scared. Nah. Please. Yeah, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Yes, I'll save. They made Kazuma's theme, right? So, oh, I see. Ooh, let's like look at the little title cards real quick. This one's that's the restaurant. I assume we're gonna go to England. That's my best guess. So I assume Murder on a Boat? I like that setting. Kazuma, what the hell is going on? Exactly, SWAT director. Exactly. I'm like scared. I'm like, my hands are getting sweaty because I started thinking about the worst possible case for Kazuma. Yeah, Murder on Cruise. Yeah, I like that setting. The Adventure of the Runaway Room. Ooh, what's this? I wonder what this setting's gonna be. Adventure of Clouded Coco. This, based on the frames alone, it has a lot of different settings. So my best guess is that this is gonna be like a large-ish case. Where like we're probably gonna jump from location to location. Hound of the Baskerville. Ooh, you know what? This is probably Giselle Brett. I think this is where she's gonna come back. The Hound of the Baskervilles. Like it so sounds like a naughty family tree hierarchy type of thing, and yeah, I think that's where it's gonna come in. I'm not gonna read the subtitles or under it because I feel like that might give away too much. So you know what? Let's just start. Episode 2: The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. Oh, like that. I love the episode title cards. It's so cool.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
Sorry, I wanted to be quiet for like the voice acting parts. That was really cool. I really like that. I'm so excited for you to finally meet Herlock Sholmes. He is so awesome. Oh.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality. This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident, by the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Who
are you? And what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
Shh. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What?
Don't be absurd. This is murder. I need cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you? And where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Holmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
Oh, okay. I can finally speak. Okay, I was not expecting that. And excuse me, I had so much I wanted to say in that cutscene, but I didn't want to ruin the moment for everyone, especially for me. And oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I need to catch up on chat. I'm so excited for you to finally meet Sherlock Holmes. He is so awesome. Yeah, based on that cutscene alone, I mean, he looks sick AF. Hey, it's Professor Layton. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when he said, let's solve a mystery or something. I was just like, oh my god, is that the Professor Layton line? Yeah, his voice kind of does sound like Professor Layton. I miss OG Layton. Yeah, I played through the first Professor Layton game. I really enjoyed it. And I love the series overall. I think the setting and the character design is really cool. I wonder if they'll ever make a new game. I think they should. I mean, I know that there's the daughter spinoff, but I heard mixed reviews about it. God, his name. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes. Here we go. Ugh, my head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. I can't move. What the? Why am I in handcuffs? Do you wake up now, I had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You're a true cold-blooded man. Going to bed now. Have a good rest of your day, Hayami. Enjoy your game. Thank you, Ginkgo. Have a great beauty sleep. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Kinky Hamionosuke. Hey, Jifu. Not right now. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You're a true cold-blooded man. Sorry, I think I read that line. You... found me then. We found you. Now you pay. Umina. That's my only time I'll do a Schwarzenegger accent. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe, Sorry. Now you have been found. It's time to admit your crimes. Yeah, calm. Yeah, like SWAT director said, you got calm. Or I'll bonk you. I don't got moving hands yet, but I'll bonk you. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is. No, I'll tell you everything. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. That? Oh my god, please believe in us. Why did you do it? Why did you take his life? No! Guys, no! Miss Susato? Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? No. No, 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 no. Ha! You pretend you do not know? You are a wolf in sheep's pelts. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. What? Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. Here, in this very cabinet. That was bolted shut from the inside. His body? Please, do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. That's Kazuma's I mean, what? Anyway, this case is already off to not a great start. We're already in handcuffs. He can't keep getting away with it. Oh wait, I missed Asakura's comment. Again? He can't keep getting away with it. No, guys, we didn't kill our boyfriend. And like, what? No, I'm so sad. No, my boy. He was too competent. He had to go. No, shut up, Jifu. That doesn't mean anything. Just because Maya was competent, Edgeworth was competent. They didn't die. Our boy Ryunosuke has got quite the murder rap now. Asakura, you know that ain't true. We are innocent. We would never kill our boyfriend ever. But like, no, I'm not ready. I'm so sad. Gosh darn it, Ace Attorney, why do you always do this to us? I'm so heartbroken right now. SWAT director, you probably knew this whole time, me gushing over Kazuma, and now you're just watching me fall apart. Remember last stream when you were like, he won't die. No, don't say that, he won't die. That ended up badly. I know what I said last stream. But like, I wanted him to live. He needed to live for me. But us. Mia totally died though. But like, that was... guys, you can't always be right. I need the W too. Okay. Enough tears. We must find the killer for Kazuma. For our boy. Too good for the sinful world. History repeats itself. No! Asakura, you're right. Why, Ace Attorney? Why? You always do this to me. We need to find the killer. ASAP. No killer will... You know what? I'm gonna freaking harm whoever touched Kazuma. Ugh. Do not try to tell us you were... Oh, I said that one. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be. And these handcuffs? Surely you don't think I... Next thing you know, Ryunosuke's gonna die. Ryunosuke's gonna die and we're gonna play as Susato? You know, that wouldn't be bad. But, look, we gotta keep the Naruhodo bloodline going. He ain't gotta die. I have to know. Why do you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please. No. No! Me too, Ryunosuke. Kazuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Get in trouble? Ha 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 ha. Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor? I thought I was going to die. Yes, I still quite believe that. Oh my gosh, is it Demon Slayer all over again? Are we Nezuko? I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. Must be even less of a man than you look. Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. I felt real bad because, yeah, I did know he died, but I couldn't tell you. I feel so bad. It's okay, SWAT director. You spared me the pain. And now you're just watching my reaction real time. It's okay though. I appreciate all your support. I still love Kazuma, even through death. I hope he shows up like Mia, like, you know, in spirit. And like, did she? Yeah, she wore like Maya's outfit because she took over her body. But like, they don't have any spiritual stuff right now. I hope. Oh, Kazuma, just show up. Just show up still some way, somehow. Ghost bro, yeah, exactly, Asakura, ghost bro. We gotta have that at least once in this game, please. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do we keep it a secret from the young lady? From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean? From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away. No, but if she knew that we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. That's the best that only you and I know about this. It's only the best. I suppose so. Oh my god, Kazuma, you're so sweet. Willing to whisk your entire, like, study abroad program to sneak your boyfriend along and so you can have, like, cute afternoon tea dates and, like, check out, like, London. That's so cute. But also, why did you have to die? Anyway, it's about the time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze. Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it. Stop worrying. I'll tell you what. Why don't you write "keep out" or something on this paper? What? And I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. No. Only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? This case has always been an interesting one to me. I'm interested in how you react to it. Well, my heart is already broken, SWAT director. That's our baseline right now. I'm literally picking up the pieces as we speak. We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. Yeah, exactly. I'm also interested. I love locked room cases because then I feel like the writer gets super creative on like what's happening. And like, for example, that vent right there, that vent's pretty big. I wouldn't be surprised if someone like left the weapon up there or something. TFW, no hot lawyer boyfriend, why even live? Exactly, Jiffy, you know what's up. What's the point? My hot lawyer boyfriend. Don't worry, I'll avenge you. We leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Jump ship? You know what? I would. But my anger for whoever killed Kazuma is way more than my sadness. We gotta revenge him. He's our best friend, our boyfriend, and our one and only lawyer boyfriend. Murderer. No, I'm not murderer. Duh. You said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend? No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. Oh, and this music too. Susato-san? Please, tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. But there's something I would like to ask of you too. Ugh, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I feel bad for Ryunosuke. He's like not getting it easy. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Okay, Kazuma's death. Hey, he really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs, they think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer? When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. What? Or to put it in another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Susato, believe in us. You saw me and Kazuma at the trial. Come on. Yeah, come on, Susato. You like, I can't believe she just thinks we killed him. He, like, is our best friend forever. Like, I think like SpongeBob and Patrick status. They got the best friends forever ring on their like ring finger. They're married at this point. Come on, Susato. Or do you have some other explanation? This is impossible. How did he die then? What exactly happened? Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances? Please, Susato-san, you have to tell me. Oh, I'm sorry. The cause of death is still undetermined. They don't know how he died? The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So, presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then? That's true, yes. Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Yeah, he's a hot boyfriend. He's hot in general. Why would you, like, kill a hot man? Presumably, that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. My best guess is that Giselle Brett, like, probably hired a hitman to, like, kill him. That's my best guess. Because I have a really good feeling, like, Ace Attorney has really good writing. And usually the final trial, like, always, like, leads up to something. And there's, like, a grand finale and it goes on for hours. But that's what I'm thinking. There has to be, like, some little crumb that connects it all. Please. Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yes, I was, but... Misato, come on. He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning, he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door? I wonder. Huh. Okay, first off, I know this is like vital information, but like, Susato, you wait there every day? I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside... Oh no! This is way worse than I thought! I thought we wouldn't see him! If Herlock Sholmes is involved, then perhaps perhaps has his nemesis Moriarty is behind this. Oh, that's a really good point, Asakura. Wait, would they have like the right to use the Moriarty name? I actually like don't, because like for sure they don't have the right to use like Sherlock Holmes, which is why it's Herlock Sholmes, which I absolutely love. I love that they did that. But yeah, it would be really, really sick if Moriarty was involved. I think like Moriarty as like Sherlock Holmes villain is like super cool. I feel like they really are being too quick. No murder weapon, no motive, and wasn't the little seal on the door? How could he put it on from the inside? Oh, seal? Oh, like the little lock. Yeah, he has to put it in. So someone must have. But yeah, like, they're really jumping to it. Like, oh my god, there's like a living person in this room, so that means he must be the killer. And I'm like, really? You really think the killer would just stay there and like be caught the whole time? Like, no. And Susato, I'm sure she's gonna turn around, but I'm very offended that she thinks that we just killed our boyfriend. Oh, seeing his dead body makes me so sad. There was Kazuma-sama, collapsed on the floor. The white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. It's all very hard. It's all very hard to believe for me too. Trust me. Now, I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question. Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, did you? Oh, yes. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time. I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? No. That would have been impossible, obviously. Yes, of course. Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. Really good feeling that Kazuma like anticipated his death. Like, that's the only possible reason. I mean, of course, like hanging out with his boyfriend and like staying together in England, getting nice Instagram pictures and stuff. But I feel like Kazuma isn't that type of person. And I feel like he's a little bit more like analytical. I feel like that's not the best word, but it's not coming to me right now. But I think he anticipated him dying. So I guess he just wanted Kazuma there because he knew that. Oh, sorry. He wanted Ryunosuke there, and I'm sure that he knew that if he were to die, Ryunosuke would help solve it. Actually asked you? Wow, offended. But why? Extra offended. I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. I don't understand. Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why do you go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England? He was gonna die. Oh, no. An idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself? Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. I have a talent for it. I can assure you of that. Kazuma, even through flashbacks, you're so sweet. But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, that's something you could decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can't there? Well, no, definitely not. But on a personal level, personal level? If you were to become a lawyer, then what? Nothing. Forget it. Oh, Kazuma! I miss you already! Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought he could do that with you. Oh! Yes, maybe. Something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. He knew. It was darker than I've ever seen it before. He knew he was gonna die. That makes me so sad. Susato-san. I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on the ship, I mean. I know Kazuma-sama. I expect he was trying to protect me. Avoid me becoming guilty by association. That's exactly right, yes. Word perfect, in fact. If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Great, Ryunosuke, so helpful. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. Wait, you didn't even sleep in the same bed? Your theory is he knew he was going to die? Interesting. Yeah, like, based on what Ryunosuke just said, he, like, oh, the look was like, his eyes was darker than ever before. And I don't think he maybe he didn't know he was going to die, but he knew something was going to happen. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. And like, knowing how perceptive Kazuma is, I feel like he might have just like picked up something. After that, I fell asleep. Well, yes. So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed? Well, yes. Oh, come on, Susato. I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do. But it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Really? I feel like someone must have knew that Ryunosuke was a stowaway. Because my best guess is that something in the food that Kazuma gave him was with poison or spiked, so that so Ryunosuke could be like in deep sleep while the murder was happening. Something wrong? Oh, no, please forget it. Susato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there's no one else who could possibly have done this. They didn't even sleep in the same bed. Actually, I'm pretty sure there was an interview or official art description where they said Kazuma would let Ryunosuke in bed once a week to help his back. What? Excuse me, I think, but I don't actually know. What? I need to find the source. Actually, I can't imagine sleeping in a closet for more than like a night, because that sounds extremely painful. Yeah, it would make sense if like Kazuma just let Ryunosuke sleep in the bed once a week. But that's also really cute. Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? Ugh, can't take this. Don't try to go anywhere. Oh, oops, that was Susato. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. I'm sorry. If you find it... Oh, if I find it, I'll send it to you. Yes, please DM it to me. I would love to see it if you do find it. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here. And I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around? My hands tied while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen. Well, what do you propose to do then? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Hiya! Oh my god. Oh, it was Susato. What the? That was a Susato takedown. Susato what? What martial art form is that? Oh my god, this is so cute. I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry, prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to... Have you forgotten already? What have you achieved just a few weeks ago? You've successfully defended yourself in a court of law. Ah, I see. He's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Akeru. No. I think that's what the hiragana... Is that hiragana or katakana? I think it's katakana. Kazuma would stick this over the doors of the wardrobe for me. It says keep out in Japanese. Though I'm not sure the Russian who can actually read it. Proof that I'm a university student. I guess it has to be this.
Yes!
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh, yes it was. I remember clearly. I thought so. Kazuma always put this in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. Ah! Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them. But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Yeah, he is my boyfriend! Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. Aw, Susato. Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up? I was saying this earlier. I mean, yeah, I knew already, but let me feel smart. Yeah! Freaking... I don't know. You're right. They kind of jump to conclusions a little too quickly. That's just Ace Attorney. Well, I skipped that one. Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here at least. Hi, sir. Well done. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream so far. Hi. I'm sorry, no. But yeah, everything's good so far. My boyfriend just died in front of us. So right now I'm just picking up the pieces of my heart on the floor. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. What does she think I am? A magician? For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san. Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh, come on. Oh. I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy any evidence, for example. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Ace Attorney police are always stupid. Hopefully Herlock breaks that tradition. Will he? I think he will, but I'm like, I don't know how... I'm kind of curious how big of a character he'll be in the Great Ace Attorney. Because right now, I imagine Susato will be our Maya. Like, she'll just be with us in the trials. But for sure, or like for Herlock, he's a detective and, you know, he likes doing his own thing, like, story-wise. So I'm curious if he's gonna, like, just be with us whenever we're investigating or whenever we're, like, written. But, you know, even though the police were always stupid, Gumshoe was always, like, super cute. And he gave off, like, comforting, like, daddy vibes right now. Like, he's so good. Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So this is where we present stuff. I'm in handcuffs and under house arrest by the crew, not to mention Susato-san's constant glares. I think it's fair to say that I'm stuck in this cabin, for the time being at least. I should focus on investigating here to see what I can find out. So let's see if we can... Oh, we already have everything. Okay. So I want... Okay. So it's just... Okay. B... Oh, B and M. Okay. I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. Yeah, if that's investigatable, that has to play a part, for sure. Looks to be. Don't tell me a kid killed Kazuma. That'll be effed up. A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin. Isn't that a little odd? What do you mean? Well, this is a ventilator. If that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin. Yes, it would appear to. You're right. But if its purpose to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside. That's true. Perhaps it's so rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that. I suppose, maybe that's it. Oh dear, that won't do. Oh? What's the matter, Susato-san? Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly. Ah yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san? Thanks for teaching us the mechanics. I'm sure you're careful to look around using BMM, aren't you? Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Yes, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. Yeah. So, interesting, the ventilator... Oh, that's actually... Aww. Thanks. I like that. The fact that they added a check mark to signify that we already investigated. Thanks. That's like good for like beginners. Because I know when I was playing like the original trilogy, or at least the first game, I would tap literally every pixel on my DS to be like, what am I missing? This is... Yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I think. What do you mean, contraption? I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which can pull to ring a bell to summon servants. Really? That sounds almost magical. Oh, she's so cute in that pose! Shall we give it a little try? Oh, she's so cute! Yes, in the interest of cultural research, obviously. Oh, this is so cute! Oh, I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people. Oh, don't say that. No, I'm sure it's just that everyone's busy, that's all. Aw. Oh. Okay. So we have the bell cord. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't work. This ventilator leads to the next room. For sure, maybe our neighbor like poison. You know what? That sounds like a really good... I think that would make sense on how Kazuma died. Because he doesn't have external injuries, so he wasn't stabbed or bonked or anything. So my best guess is that our neighbor had some poison gas which leaked in here and killed Kazuma. As for the ruffle against here, I'm not sure, but that's my best guess. And the reason why we didn't die is because we were in the wardrobe, and that was like... okay, wardrobes won't... I don't think wardrobes actually work like this, but in this case, the wardrobe was like sealed shut. So I could see why we lived and Kazuma died. This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing. London Diary. Oh, London Diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination. It looks as though the last entry is incomplete. Which means what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. That's out of the question. What? Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts. But what if it's something important? Something relevant to the case? Alright, I won't read it. It's okay. Poor Kazuma-sama. I don't like prying into personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important? Okay. Let's check out Tanjiro's backpack. That's a very large traveling case, isn't it? Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me. Memories? What do you mean? Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside the case. Oh, well, I want to clear up. Sometimes even with no wounds, you can have been hit with a blunt object. No external wounds just means that there's no stab wounds or bullet holes. Ah, okay. Thanks for clarifying, SWAT Director. I guess that's true. He could have been bombed. Like, considering like on the floor, it looks like there was a kerfuffle. But I don't know. I just feel like poison gas seems like a really good like locked room situation. Ah, yes, I see. It says this way up in Japanese. Which, in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't have been able to read it. I was turned over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here. Oh dear, being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds. Well, it was less painful than a Susato takedown. Oops. Oh. Skip that. Skip. I thought I could look at the ink bottle, but I guess not. So, yeah, I do agree. Poison gas does sound very, very plausible. Yeah, right? Like, I think it's because we were able to investigate the vent that it gives me like a little hint like, oh, this is probably gonna like play into Kazuma's like murder somehow. Did Kazuma write that before he died? It looks like it's written in ink. He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his fingers in the spillage. Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it. Okay, I know that they said it's Russian, but you know, I'm trying to like turn my head upside down because I'm thinking Danganronpa logic right now, how in the first case it was just like an upside down thing. So now I'm like trying to turn my head, like, is it possible? Like that's a G-O, God, gold, G-O-D-E-V, D-A, yeah, I don't know. Why is Japanese Kazuma writing a message in Russian? Yeah, I thought so too. I'm like, I know Kazuma's smart, but I highly doubt he knows Russian. Oh my gosh. It better not be a crewmate that killed Kazuma. I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of clue in his final moments, was he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. Yeah, because we have the journal that, like, really... Yeah, we have the journal that states his, like, Kazuma's handwriting, and it's all in Japanese. While, like, Russian... I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san. What? Then what language is it? It pains me to admit, but I don't know. It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? Oh my gosh! Herlock, you scared the living out of me. Who's that? He wasn't there a minute ago. As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European. Oh, how did he... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just love that, like, we're literally standing here and we just see a grown man on a desk peering under it like that. Again, I already love him already. You noticed the man too, have you? I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall. Naruhodo-san, so tell me, do you really not know who that is? Well, no, I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. And he's investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he just playing on it? I can't tell. Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him. Am I just imagining it, or does Susato-san look almost uncontrollably excited? By the way, I expect that you noticed already, but just in case. If you press space on people when they're in crosshair, you can converse with them. Alright then, I'll give that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself. Get ready for sure Herlock to do that a lot. Good stuff like this, and it's one of the funniest things in the game. And like, I love it. If Herlock is like, one, if he's already handsome. He's already smart. But one, if he's like super quirky, he's like set in stone husbando material for me. Oh, please do. Okay. I guess we gotta talk with her lot. Excuse me? Excuse me, do you have a moment? Moved on from Kazuma quickly, huh? No. I said Herlock is husbando material. He isn't my one and only. We respect polygamy here. Hi, Slurm. Thank you for coming. And yeah, oh, like, okay. Polygamy, maybe. But, like, look, I gotta compliment where the good things are at. If Herlock Sholmes is good looking and smart, I gotta say what it is, right? Shh, this is a critical point in my investigation. Now, don't doubt me. Look, Herlock Sholmes is very good looking, but Kazuma will always be #1 in my heart. Yeah, I should leave him alone? He seems a little unfriendly. Yes, perhaps that would be the best. Ah, oh, jeez. Greetings. Oh, dude. Oh, whoa. That skipped so fast. Greetings. I hope I haven't kept you long. Ooh, this music. Is this Sherlock's theme? Herlock's theme? It's good, too. I love the, shoot, what's that instrument? Oh, no. Okay, as you can guys tell, I'm not very, accustomed to musical instruments. Organ? Was it the organ? No. Okay, never mind. What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now? He is very tall. Oh my gosh, did he just take a picture of us? Ah, I see. Fascinating. Sorry? What do you see? It feels like he's looking right through me. Oh yes, everything's clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. You recently returned, if I'm not mistaken. This isn't Herlock's theme, but it is one of his sub-themes. What? Characters have sub-themes? What? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Sorry, what? And now, whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament. Oh, well, that's true at least. But his main theme is much different. Ooh, I'm like super curious now how his main theme sounds like. But how? How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining. More like you stated the obvious, Herlock. Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else? But of course, a great many things. There is no mystery, my dear madam. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being as you are a merciless revolutionary. You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. Huh? And when the berry-boned occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too. Hi, Gal. Thank you for coming. We are in the middle of investigating right now. Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes. Squad director, were you playing with me? Is Herlock Sholmes actually really stupid? Because right now, everything he just said is completely wrong. Just to be clear, you're talking about me, are you? Certainly I am. Oh my god, his pose. Do you see another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name? I don't even see one person who fits this bill. Herlock, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Oh, it's true. It was you who did this to Kazuma-sama. What? And you're plotting a revolution too? Shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked. No. That's all I gotta say. No. If I answered your question of how smart he is, I'll be spoiling the game. Okay, you don't have to answer me. But right now, my impression is that he comes off as smart. But right now, he's being very, very dumb. I'm assuming Herlock Sholmes is gonna like come in for the clutch though. Now explain yourself. Tell me everything. This is ridiculous. That's it? Wait, I want to investigate. Oh, okay. What did you do? For pity's sakes, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously. Oh, forgive me. And as for you, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head. Ah, but was I not right? You'll see. Okay, we'll see, SWAT director, when the time comes. I'm gonna hope that Herlock Sholmes really do come in for the clutch. Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament. Do you not? Well, yes, maybe. Ah, there you have it. You see? What do you make of that? Oh. Well, to be honest, the ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So I'm not really sure you could call it a deduction. It's more of plain observation. Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles, you see. I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And, more often than not, I'm right. I don't think you introduced yourself. Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me. I am none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over. The inimitable Herlock Sholmes. Nice to meet you. And you finally see your eyes. Ah, has Bondo material. Again, Kazuma is #1 in my heart. So, it's really you? The actual Herlock Sholmes? Wait, is this his main theme? I'm like being a little quiet so I can listen to it. It's super cool. If it is his main theme, it is really cool. It fits. It sounds like this would be, I would hear this in a trial. The very same, the inimitable, actual Herlock Sholmes. This is his man's theme? Yeah, okay. Wow, you're right. It is very different from the club thing. Yeah, this theme is so cool. Okay. Gotta keep going. Do you know this man, Susato-san? The most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san. Of course I do. There's nobody else who hasn't heard of him. What planet have I been living on then? We must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure. Gonna hydrate a little bit. Really, why do I feel uneasy about this? Okay, let's talk to you, great detective. So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again? Indeed, I am none other than the one and only Herlock Sholmes. Oh, I see. You're German? Herlock, was it? No, I have no her. I mean, I have hair. Please call me Sholmes. Sholmes. There we go. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication. Oh yes, Rand's magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I've sent it from England especially. Ah yes, here it is. The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories then? Indeed I am. And you read so many of your own stories you start to think you really are a detective? Make no mistake, I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for. Your inference is backward. Backward? My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine. You have a biographer, do you? Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, recently keeping shop in London. Herlock has to be one of the funniest, if not the funniest character in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I mean, just like his charisma alone and his dialogue is really like keeping me like interested and really hooked. I'm just like, the fact that his introduction was, you know, finding us in the closet, but then like our first interaction with him was just him in like a fetal position on the desk. I think that alone like sold my book of like, ooh, you're gonna be extremely likable. Dr. Wilson? I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Wait a second. Dr. Wilson? Wait. He died! Wait, he died! Wait, I'm like... He died, right? I'm not crazy. He was the one who got shot? I freaking... Oh, I get it now. SWAT director, I remember what you mentioned last time, how Giselle Brett is named after the bullet that wounded Wilson. That's why I didn't think about it, because Watson, I'm so used to Watson, I didn't think about the Wilson that first showed up. And like now I'm just, oh my gosh, it's like, I'm so mind blown right now. Wow, I like cannot believe it. Why, this very moment, I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown. Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not. Deduction, you see, is to a science. Logical reasoning in its purest form. Science. Really? The astute observer noticed even the most subtle of reaction subject. A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, arm sleeves, spheres in the skin, all these things are data. Right. Yeah, Wilson is just a substitute for Watson. I didn't think about it. I can't believe that like totally like flew by my head. And the trained logician makes deduction from his data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only a few short moments ago. How can he look at me in the eye and claim that? So you see, I've turned both for observation and for deduction. And fame. That is what makes me the one and only Herlock Sholmes. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet? Have I managed to deduce anything? My dear fellow. Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Ah, I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him. When I become anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all the crew members to force the cabin door open. And I concealed myself among their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective, Herlock Sholmes, was on board. And the handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit for Mr. Naruhodo. Ugh. The very moment I laid my eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me. Oh, really? Two facts, you say? Ooh. That was like a little cool, animation. Mr. Sholmes, tell us, please. What two facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning? Ah, yes, but first, let us be precise. Two facts in question were immediately apparent to me. Yes, I understand. But what were they? Allow me to elucidate. Two facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of crime were as follows. Number 1. The cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. Number 2. The victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance. No, he's not Russian. Herlock adds a new gameplay mechanic. Gameplay mechanic. Dance of deduction. And it's the best system yet. Ooh. Now I'm really curious. I'm really glad they added a little new elements to the game just to spice things up. Alana! Why? Hi! Thank you for coming. I hope your day's going well. I'm interested to see how you react to it. Yeah, I'm so curious. So curious to see it now. I wonder how it's gonna play out. I assume maybe you go back and forth between Sholmes. Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian? Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor. Ugh, that doesn't say anything. That is the Russian word for wardrobe. Do you really think that Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian? Or was Kazuma Russian? Nah, he can't be. Right? In the final moment, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian. Kazuma was Russian, was he? Initially, I considered Garderob may be the name of the killer. A certain Robert Gard, perhaps. Oh! Yeah, now I've seen it. Oh, okay. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least. I'm just gonna mess with you. No! Okay, Talk Director, you gotta be with me here. We're working this case together. So I don't mind you teasing. Oh, I don't mind chat teasing me every so often. Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly? Quite so. I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer. Why is it that I'm Russian too? I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of the Russian people. Sholmes, you're being very stupid right now. Our school uniforms are the traditional dress of the Russian people? I had no idea. Susato, you're like, don't fall into it. I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong. I too took a photograph of the victim and the message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details. Oh no! This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed. Yes, Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I'm actually seen him like this. Oh no, Ryunosuke. Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, yes, thank you. Photograph of the crime scene has been entered into the court record. A Russian word for wardrobe in purple ink would appear to have been written in the victim's... If I remember correctly, okay, this might be like far off, but like, I think I remember the journal being black ink and not purple. The fact that it says purple ink kind of like, was that actually there? Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes? What pray? You mentioned Russia before as well. You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all of that? Ah, yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth. Kazuma looks in so much pain in that photo. Don't mention it, SWAT director. I just hope... I'm so sad that we just couldn't grow old together and live a peaceful life. But no, Kazuma has to die. Filled with pain. I just hope that we get to see him. Like a ghost bro of him. That'd be really cool. Do you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me? Do you think? Also, make sure to double check that photo. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll be sure to check it out once, like, you know, all the texts are done. Okay, I don't speak Russian, so I don't know what that means. Certainly, if it interests you. How many times... I'm not Russian, and I don't speak Russian. Okay, let's check the court record. Magnifying glass. Oh, no! My boy! Okay. He may be dead, but he left us an important clue in his final message. Yeah, wardrobe? But my best guess is like, he didn't write it. But like, if my theory of poison gas is like, if I'm standing behind the poison gas theory, and he must have written this. He can't speak Russian. So that's why I'm just like, what's happening? Okay, the Russian word for wardrobe in purple ink. It would appear to have been written in the victim's font. Kazuma was over Japanese. I'm not sure a Russian clue can actually... My brain is like turning a little bit. The point that they say like, though I'm not sure the Russian crew can actually read it, maybe like it wasn't a Russian that killed Kazuma. Maybe they're trying to make it seem like a Russian. I don't know. Okay, from the looks of it, his shirt isn't dirty. The crew speak Russian, but they can read Japanese. I think that right now the assumption, Asakura, is that, or there's an assumption right now that the Russian crew. Oh, though I'm not sure the Russian crew can actually. Yeah, the assumption is that there's a possibility that the Russian crew can't read Japanese or know Japanese. But we'll have to see. It's possible that they do know how to read Japanese. But I think we're so early in the case that you probably need to dig more into it. Can we talk about your deduction before? Things you concluded about me, I mean. Ah, the famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in? Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and an assassin of 16 parts? Ah, yes, the more sordid detail was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads, "Oh. Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai." This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered. Since when was Kazuma Russian? Sounds like Mr. Sholmes was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. You gotta be kidding me. Sholmes! We look nothing alike! He has a full-on beard! One would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, villain Bolshevik. Violent? I think it's violent. No. How could it be me? I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face. Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learnt to revolutionize your appearance as well. Oh, please. And I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more? Well, that's because I'm a stowaway. What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower? Ah, yes. The journals clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article. Deeds of the man has perpetrated thus far. Knows he is plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake. Verloc, you literally called him Mr. Naruhodo earlier. He's doing this on purpose. Is he? Is he really just playing with us right now? Do revolutions usually agree to I wonder. And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan? Also quite clearly stated in the article. Bolshevik is recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan. Where even is this anyway? This Afghanistan place. Here, take the paper for yourself as a little memento for this great deduction. This is so whack. Yeah, Jifu, I totally agree. Sholmes, you may be very good looking, but you're very dumb too. Like his whole introduction is like so whack. Oh my god. Is he a himbo? As much I love to answer your question of him playing with us, I can't. But I'm having a good laugh at this. I hope so. I hope I hope this is entertaining for you, because right now I'm just in a loop. Like, what is his game right now? Oh, thank you. I've absorbed all that is of interest to me within its pages, but I see no rubbish bin nearby. Thanks. The article about the revolutionary has been okay. Article about revolutionary. An article on the front page of a Russian newspaper. The headline reads, Revolutionary violent Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. Okay, I'll investigate that soon. And you may find the article on the back page of the interest as well. On the back? Cast your eye over it sometime if the interest takes you. So you may need someone to interpret. It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two. Okay, let's check that. I'm gonna take a quick... Ooh. I hope everyone hydrate as well. Drink some water. It's summertime. Things have been super hot lately, so I want to make sure that everyone here is drinking enough water. Okay, let's investigate. I'm afraid I can't read a word of Russian. No, me neither. I have no idea what any of this says. The pair of you floundering is a sorry sight. Allow me to offer some assistance. Wow, his character art is amazing. The article of the front page of this newspaper is concerned with a fearsome Russian revolutionary. It reads, Revolutionary violent Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. Yes, you told us that before. It reveals also that those who see the man's beard with their own eyes never live to tell the tale. Oh my goodness, he is fearsome. Well, presumably, the newspaper photographer was alright, wasn't he? The solution is obvious, of course. If he despises his beard to that degree, he only needs to shave it off. I'm not quite sure that's the problem, Mr. Sholmes. Okay. Oh, wait, whoops. Forgot. No? Oh my... This is her. This is Giselle Brett. I'm 100% sure of it. I'm 100%... Look, she's a ballerina. She had a swan on her head. Like 2 and 2, swan leg. Swans are usually associated with ballerinas, and look, she's royalty. That's why there was the secret agreement, a government, whatever. It has to be it. Yeah. This is interesting. Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san? Well, no, I mean, it looks like it might. I can't read a single word, I'm afraid. No, nor can I. But look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think? It is very pretty, isn't it? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you? I don't know. I can't make any sense of it. Ah, I'm glad you noticed this article. I mean, you should probably examine it in the newspaper. Yeah, oh, the article itself? Yeah, I'll be sure to check it out. Allow me to give you a short summary of its content. Oh, thank you. Pops up everywhere, the Sholmes. It's about the disappearance of a young lady. Oh, disappearance? Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Oh, okay, maybe she's not Giselle Brett. Okay, it's most likely that it's most likely that she'll be relevant to this case. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova. There we go. Nikolina Pavlova. I have Russian names so hard to remember. It would appear the woman was in costume, found to be dressing room. And there goes your theory. Yeah, you know, it's okay. You hear me like throw out like bajillion theories, and probably 99% of them will be wrong. But I have so much fun just like speculating, and that's why I love playing mystery games. Just like speculation of all the sorts, and then playing the game and unraveling the mystery, and just finally reaching the end. It's just so it's just so exciting. Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles. How much is 20,000 rubles? I have no idea, but I'm quite sure it must be an unbelievable sum of money. Chisato-san's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves. Tiara is the property of the Novovich Ballet. Seeing the director is beside herself with worry. It's fun to put all the clues together. Yeah, I totally agree. And like, and you know that feeling when you like start piecing the clues together and you're like one step closer and you're like, oh my god, I think I solved it. And then once you reach the ending and you go through everything, then it's just like that feeling of like, oh, I did it. Big brain connections. Yeah, the feeling of speculation guessing makes mystery so fun. Oh, thank you, the dude, for following. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. I totally agree with you, SWAT Director. Yes, I'm not surprised. The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. I was beep booped into chat. What's up? Good, good, good. Right now we're in the middle of solving some crimes. So thank you for coming. They requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain. Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country? Does seem the Russian thing to do. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo. Okay, the article of the ballerina. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, that's the picture. Anything else back here? Okay, no? Let's check back to the... Okay, check the picture. Title. Anything here? Nope, nope. Down here. I love the 3D elements of the investigation. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, the revolutionary and then the ballerina. We both disappear from Shanghai. Huh. Oh, we were just investigating. Before we started talking, grabbing Kazuma's desk. Kazuma? Ah, yes, the victim. Notice anything useful? Anything at all? Observe for a moment. Desktop of the victim. Oh, you play Kazuma's theme. Oh, my heart. See that the victim was engaged. Some text. London diary. Kazuma was keeping notes of the trip. Ah, but I don't think his private writing. It could upset people. Tragic. And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. I mean, you read it already? My business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese. I don't think he actually knows Japanese. Oh, I see. I'm about to know what a Susato takedown is. Oh, come on! Sato-san? Why can't you throw the detective mark takedowns? Sorry, now hold up. What on earth do you... Life is so unfair. Anyway, to return the matter at hand, the diary belonging to the victim, it would appear the final sentence, as if the author cut short. How tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray to be precise as to the... Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese. A smattering, dear boy. A smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, mikado, nado. I trust you're subtly impressed. Oh my god, Sholmes, you himbo. This diary is littered with complicated looking characters of which I can read precisely. His animation's so cute. That's showing off about before then. Be so kind to show me. I would be so happy to read it to you, Mr. Sholmes. I'm much obliged, my dear madam. Final entry here. Kazuma-sama's diary consists of 2 short. The first reads 1:20 a.m. I can hear. 1:23 a.m. A whistle sound? Very deep waters. Pray, go on. Second sentence. 1:35 a.m. It looks like some speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. I knew the ventilator was gonna come into play. Speckled band? Is that me? No idea. I've never heard that expression. The ventilator grill? The man was presumably referring... Yeah, there we go. To the latches there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin. Yes, the adjoining cabin. Kazuma's diary has been entered in. You have so much left to investigate. Oh, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being, at least. Ah, do you have somewhere to go? As it happened, the victim's writing in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I am still too long, the seasickness takes hold. Oh, I suppose you're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to? Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exhaustion. So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence, the truth will become clear soon enough. Do you think perhaps that we could go with you? No, that would be somewhat complicated. What? But why? A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer. Oh, these. After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter, no? There's no point trying to turn into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place. Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point. Wifey, I gotta go get to bed. Oh, it's okay. Thank you so much, Alana, for coming. I really appreciate it. Make sure you get lots of beauty sleep. Thank you for coming. That moment when you forget you've been arrested. Have a good night. Have fun with the rest of the stream. Thank you. Thank you. Right now, I'm gonna have fun. Trying not to be the perpetrator. Yeah, the moment you forget you've been arrested. Yeah, that's so messed up. Sholmes, come on. Oh, wait. Who's that Sholmes in the cutscene then? You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago. Dear me. You are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a... Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too. You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal. No, not really. So what? Were you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are. Well, anyway, that was then and this is now. What do you mean? What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm not like killing this Shomslav. Now he's just being plain rude. And off he goes. Having just laughed in my face, his sense of humor has twisted at his name. Naruhodo-san, what are you just standing there for? You must go investigate the cabin next door as well. Aren't you forgetting something? What about these? There's no way I can... Hi! Oh my gosh. After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up? You're just going to roll over and accept your fate? Ugh. If you gave me any choice in the rolling over part. Oh, Susato. I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we? Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to slip next door. Good idea. The situation doesn't look good for me, but there's still things I can do to help myself. I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this and bring the real culprit to justice. Yes, we gotta avenge the boyfriend. I was really interested about this. Okay, these are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Bureau. It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabin. Pets are strictly forbidden. I assume the dangerous object is Kazuma's sword. What? Why are you staring at me? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? Ah, I can't decide. Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. Wow, freaking Susato. Well, you know, though, if I'm a pet, it'll be, you know, a little on the kinkier side. Sorry, guys. The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they all toppled the same way. No, don't mind me, Jifu. Come on, everyone here was thinking about it too. And what's this? Statue of some god of this. Although he's fallen over as well. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mown down at once. I wonder if perhaps it was Kazuma-sama's doing this morning's sword training. Do you think? I seriously doubt it. And perhaps it was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage. I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case? I wonder. Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. Wait, is that it? These books are provided for the entertainment of whoever's occupying the cabin, I suppose. And they must be well looked after. You mustn't damage any of the ship's property. The culprit just really hated reading. That would, you know, dude, that would be a really funny observation. Like, screw words. All about, like, the... You know, wait. But everything was toppled over. Even the statue. I wonder why. My best guess, maybe they were the culprit was trying to find something? Or it wasn't me who knocked them over. Well, anyway, I feel much better now they're neatly lined up. I can't relax when things are a mess. Okay, let's check out... Ooh. What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two. The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netsuge fastener from a kimono outfit. I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he? I mean, he carried us, right? Ha ha ha! And the mark beside it. What is it, I wonder? It has a sort of brick-like hue. Yeah, you're right. It is the color of brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. Is that added to the court record? No, it isn't, but... I can hear a faint whistling sound. It looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator. Okay. When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open. This bolt has been firmly closed. It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy. And it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. She glares at me like that. I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember reading once in a detective novel, the culprit used a needle and a thread to draw a bolt across the... So sorry, can't read. The culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this. She has a little tiny book in her sleeve? That's so cute! Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid. She glares at me like that. I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. Okay, so that's the door. Seigi, Japanese word for justice. The brush strokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Yet, can you really look at those characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully? Of course I can. I mean, I'm innocent, so why should I be able to? Even though you stowed away on this ship? Yeah. Now you're going to bring that up, are you? I can't win. Okay, the table. Oh. Okay. Not the table, really? Okay. Oh, there's a knife and chicken bone? Oh, his dinner. That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was really tasty. Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But do you eat it on the floor here? I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate at the table, of course. Begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor. But Kazuma-sama didn't eat chicken at all, did he? No, that's right. But he didn't touch it, which meant all the more for me. Oh no, does that mean? Would Kazuma-sama spend his last night on this earth with an empty belly? It's just too horrible. Ugh, now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. Oh. That. The crewman, do you mean? Wasn't there before, was he? That's what I thought. Why don't we try talking to him? Probably because I'm likely to get yelled at again. But I suppose I could try. But I want to, like, examine the other stuff. That's Kazuma-sama's precious. He never went anywhere without it. Yes, he was always saying that Japanese man's katana is a soul. I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this trip. I suppose that just shows how important it was to him. And now he's gone. But I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. Oh, Ryunosuke, I hope we get to keep the sword. That means he'll always be with us. Okay. Else. What? Oh, even the knife too? Oh. Oh, the wardrobe. It's some 2 weeks till we set sail from Japan. Does that mean if you steal the katana, you steal his soul? No! That sounds so sad, dude! I don't think so. Let's be positive. Let's say that if we take his sword, that means his Kazuma's soul will always be with us. And that means he'll always, like, watch us from behind and support us. And maybe show up like a ghost, like Mia did. Have you really been living in that world the entire time, Naruhodo-san? I think living isn't quite the right description. Oh, no, I suppose... Although, it must have been rather exciting, making this voyage in your own hideout. The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception. But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin? No, sadly not. Oh, we can look at his desk again. This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing. London Diary. Poor Kazuma. Didn't even make it to... Wait. Last entry. Oh, there we go. Last entry that he made is such a mystery. 1:23 a.m. I can hear ring sound. 1:35 a.m. It looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. What on earth could it all mean? A speckled band from the ventilator. Really do need to get into the cabin next door, seeing as that's where the ventilator connects to. Yes, I agree with you. Didn't mean to. Oops. Thus, the culprit vented. Oh my god. Dude. You're totally right. They did. Okay, come on. Okay. Gonna hydrate some more. Else. Check that, red check that. Account. Oh, sorry if the movements look like really clunky right now. I'm like, since I'm playing this on Steam, I'm just using like the WASD keys, so that's why it might look a little weird. Okay, let's talk to him first. Is there a trial at some point? Oh wow. You know, like there has to be yeah, there has to be a trial on the ship. I wonder who's gonna be the judge. Consume liquid, yes. Make sure to drink water, everyone. Stay hydrated, it's really important. Excuse me? What? I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Would you mind if I investigated a little outside? Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it is not true, right? Sorry? The criminal asking prison guard to help him escape? Very funny. We're in the middle of the sea. There's no chance of me escaping. Night. You stay in this cabin until next port. Then it's up to you Hong Kong police to decide what they do with you. You stay. Alright. He has that face of trying to look menacing but looking hilarious instead. Yeah, like he gives me some menacing vibes, but I think it's just like the way his eyebrows are scrunched together. It like looks really cute. There's no point trying to appeal this man's better nature for that's for sure. Hey, let's talk to you. Is that, oh my gosh. Is this Inspector Hosonaga-san? I see his hair. Something wrong, Naruhodo-san? Oh, no, it's just that crewman standing by the door. I can't help feeling like I've seen him somewhere before. Oh, yes, you're right. He does look familiar. Excuse me, sir? Yes? What can I do for you? Oh my god. It is him! I recognize that face, but it can't be. Ahem, ahem, ahem. It is! I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga. Oh my god. Is he a reoccurring character? If so, I love it already. Master of Disguise? Yeah, hands down. Asakura. Hosonaga got a whole luggage of outfits. And you know what? He's committed. He's committed to justice. And like ready to like learn any skill like necessary in order to, you know, that's a good point. Why is he here? Hello again. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you. My heart stopped. Nearly stopped, I hope. I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and board this ship. Well, that's convenient. Again? You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector. If there's anything I could do to help you, please ask. I never expected to see this man on board, but perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation. Thought he was a crewmate until we realized he was the imposter. No! Hosanaga's good. He's on our side. Should be. Should be on our side. Special orders. So, what are your special orders this time, Inspector? Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew? Should be. Oh my gosh. Nah, dude. I think Hosanaga's chill. I think Hosanaga's gonna be with us. He's gonna just show up as a recurring character. As like... Is he the gumshoe of this world? But Hosonaga? Hosanaga's kind of competent. More competent than Gumshoe. No offense, Gumshoe fans. Gumshoe's cool. Love him. But Hosonaga, not bad either. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I take full responsibility. For what? My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard. Aww. Hosonaga. It was Minister of Justice Jigoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated. Assassinated? How could that even been a possibility? I'm not sure. But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest power. Minister Jigoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities. Aww. You guys, I had a feeling that Kazuma just knew. You get such a shocking moment and then a cute little ding at the same time. Yeah. But, you know, okay, that's true. But I feel like without that ding, it wouldn't be like a sign for the player for us to say like this is really important. Also, the ding is just so iconic of Ace Attorney. It wouldn't be Ace Attorney without that ding. This is incredible. I don't believe it. Kazuma-sama was assassinated? Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san a visible security escort. Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew. I see. And I didn't take my eyes off of him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night, every day. But I never imagined what happened here, inside his own cabin, not here on his first-class deck. Aww. I failed miserably at my assignment. Now Sogi-san is dead as a result. Also, Naga, it's okay. Did your best. I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize. Just saying all this with that other crew guy just standing there in the corner of the room. You know, dude, I thought exactly the same thing. I'm just like, Hosanaga's laying it all on the table. And then like this, the bodyguard like, just listening. But like, just trying to figure out because like, yes, this is a first class room, but I can't imagine that this room is very like that big that the other guard can't, or the other crewmate can hear. But you know what? It's a video game. We're just gonna assume that he can't hear us. Inspector. So, if there's anything at all I can do to help now, just say the word. Yes, permission to investigate. We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves. I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer? Of course not! We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door. Yes. So we need to be allowed out of this cabin. I'm sorry. In any video games, NPCs can only hear you when you talk directly to them. Thus, you're right. Very true. But it's just so hilarious that he's literally right behind us. What? You've been deemed a risk to the ship's safety. If you move to even touch the handle of the cabin door, stormy-looking seaman there would surely snap your neck in two. I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now. They think I'm a murderer as well. Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive. What do you mean? If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I'll do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'll lay my life on the line if I had to. But I don't see how... There may be a way. What? Really? Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession. Evidence? It's just the same as when you're in court. You must have done it many times during your trial. You know, when people are worried the crewman is gonna snap necks, I'm pretty sure he should also be a pretty big concern. You're right. Wait, but you know, if you flip it, it's probably the reason why he was hired in the first place to work as a crewman, because he could snap necks. That means he must be super strong. He could probably like carry lots of like cargo and like, you know, maybe he might be a good mechanic too. You may never know. And hey, self-defense doesn't hurt to like learn it, right? Simply select the present panel and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use. So, evidence that would give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Alright. Yes, I think I might know what we can use. Goodbye, fourth wall. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see if I can present something. Okay, let's present. It's gotta be his diary. Yeah, it's the 135 entry. I think that's what we need to present to him. Oh, there we go. Present. And his diary. Let's present. What's that? It's Kazuma's diary. Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary. Strange? In what way? Ooh, this theme's good too. I'm assuming it's like an investigative theme. Also, you think someone who carries around a sword all the time could fend off a murderer. Very true, dude. But, okay. Here's the thing. This is like, I don't know if you were here for my initial like theory on how Kazuma died. Because there's no, they said there's no external injury on Kazuma. It's true, there's a possibility that he could have been like knocked in the head. But right now, I think that he might have been poisoned like with gas. Just because the ventilator has become like such a, I don't know, it's become like, the fact that we can investigate it, it's been brought up in Kazuma's diary. I really think that the ventilator plays a really big part on how he died. And so, like, if it's poison gas, you know, sword can't really do that much. My dad was an officer in the Navy. They give him a sword, but it was purely decorative. Oh! Also, hi, Songlies. Thank you for coming. That's really interesting. Thank you for the fact. Huh. Purely like, even when you unsheath it, like, it wasn't sharp at all? True. Swords, swords a lot of the time are decorative too. No, it was a sharp sword. I'm pretty sure. Oh, dang! As a like decorative sword and it's sharp, that's a little scary just to have in your house. But I mean, I guess again, another weapon. Wait, wasn't there like an article? Okay, this was like probably a decade ago or so, but I remember seeing an article on like I think Anime News Network or something that someone broke into a house, but the person living in the house had like an anime sword or like a katana right next to the bed. So when the robber came in, all they did is like they started waving it around and like slashing it, and like the robber got so scared he just like bounced. Oh my god, I saw that article. Okay, so I'm not crazy and I didn't imagine that in that article. Okay, that means it's real. And I'm pretty sure if he got bonked, that would leave a mark too. Probably poison more than anything. Yeah, that's what I think, but SWAT director brought up a good point. Even though we don't see an external injury, it's still a possibility that like a bonk is still like possible. But he never trained. Oh, but he never trained to use it or anything. Oh, okay. I guess that's really cool of your dad just to have a sword, like, you know, to commemorate and stuff. Do you have it like fully displayed in your house? That'd be really cool. Well, it looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? That is strange. Yes, we're trying to work out what he meant by that. And what I'd like to know is... Don't tell me. The ventilator, is it? You're very astute, Inspector. The ventilator clearly joins to the next door cabin. That's right. So if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. I'm pretty sure basic swords were actually decorative too when those kind of weapons were used. I mean, I don't think any normal sword is gonna slice through metal armor, even great swords. That is true. But like, I don't know. I guess it's like a good possibility. They knock their opponent out most of the time instead of slicing. Oh, like with the back of, like with the handle of the sword? That's true. Alright then. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. Oh. No, the sword part was just really heavy, enough to knock out really easily. Oh, really? Huh. I guess that's true. Or that could be true. That's really interesting. Oh, that's a really interesting fact. Actually, I was misremembering. It wasn't sharp, just pointy. Yeah, like a sword from Berserker. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. When I think like a huge sword, the first thing I think of is like Cloud and his Buster sword. His sword is freaking huge. I always think of it like as a serving platter and he like cooks on it sometimes when he's really desperate. Some weapons have zero practicality. Yep, but hey, it looks freaking cool and that's all that matters. Captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see. The Buster Sword is an actual... Wait, is it? Because I know, what's that one YouTube channel? They, like, make swords or, like, metal armor. It's one of the heaviest swords ever. Right? How can someone, like, humanly, like, swing the Buster Sword around? One of those swords with no practicality. Yeah. Again. But hey, it looks cool. I'll have to entrust an investigation to you. Really? You're willing to do that? Man at Arms. Yeah, Asakura, that's exactly the YouTube channel I was thinking of. Yeah, Man at Arms. Yeah, I watched I know they made the Buster Sword, and they were saying it was very heavy. And, like, watching them, like, swing it around, watching them, like, swing through a watermelon, like, I could tell that it took a lot of energy just to do that. So, anime swords, or huge swords in general. Yes, as long as you don't leave the first-class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though. But, like, imagine trying to swing around a 50-pound hunk of metal for hours. That thing can slice through a car, though. Ugh. 50 pounds? I could barely, like, carry 20 pounds. 50? Gosh, and swinging that and doing jumps? Anime character, or, like, anime, video game characters. It's always impressive. And it's so, like, oh my gosh, I could do that too. And then when, like, you're actually trying to, like, hold something more, like, something that equates to that same weight, you're like, never mind. Don't want to hurt my back. To be fair, I think you only need to swing it once to finish your opponent. Oh, I guess that's true. if it's like a super huge sword like that. Yeah, but you'll be dead before you get a full swing in. It will be hilariously slow. Like a Warhammer was like 20 pounds, and that was super slow too. Oh, I guess that's... But... Can it... Okay, you know what? Found a workaround. You gotta, like... Yes. Something like that, it'll take a really long time to swing. But if you like sneak up right behind them, you could just go bonk bonk right then and there. And they're out. Exactly what Songleaf's Songleaf's exactly said. Ahem, ahem. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asogi safe. Asogi-san safe. This is the least I can do. A Buster Sword is like a kind of weapon you use for training because it's so heavy, like a dao. Those things get over 100 pounds. Yeah, that would be really good for training. If you like just use the Buster Sword and then all of a sudden, like after like you're essentially beefed up and you have the endurance and agility, and then you get like a normal sword and you like run around like crazy, you'll be like a super soldier essentially. Nothing you ever use in a fight though. Oh, well, one could dream, right? Thank you. Let's seize the moment then, Nahodo-san. Exactly, it'll make a normal sword feel like nothing after. Yeah, that would be a sick training. Just select move and we can leave this cabin at last. Move. Alright, let's see what we can find out. Yay, we can finally leave the cabin! Ooh, okay. Cabin, SS Bureau, and the scene of the crime. Kazuma was occupied the cabin for the voyage of Britain, along with me as a stowaway. Kazuma's... Okay, the passageway that connects the first class on SS Bureau. More fourth wall death. It's okay. It's for tutorial purposes. Okay. Oh, sorry. Just drinking some more water. 9th of January, 7:48 a.m. SS first class cabin. Whew, I'm finally out of that cabin. I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. Less spacious out here than I thought it would be. And this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent on the study tour by the government. That's why he was up in the first class cabin. Still, it's about twice as large as my accommodation steerage. Wait, that must be awful. The funniest fourth wall... Oh, whoa, that guard. The funniest fourth wall breaks are when you're doing a tutorial and the NPC is like, press 0 to interact with or press O to interact with objects. The main protag has no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, I love it when games do that. They're like, huh? Wait, what? Press what? I forgot what games do that exactly. But yeah, I've definitely seen that before, and I think I love it when games do that. Oh, look over there. That's another crewman keeping watch. And he looks enormous, even if he's sitting down. The door next to him leads to the second class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here. Who shouldn't. I suppose people in handcuffs? Naruhodo-san, you look like a little boy visiting a shop for the... I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. You've been at sea for 2 weeks already. Yes, well, yes, I know, but the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. Must have been a very trying time for you. Please don't give me that pitying look. Ooh, yes, finally. Examine! Okay, give me the map. This looks like a plan of SS Bureau. it shows each deck. Look. It's a large-scale steamship with a triple skin hull. What a marvel of engineering. I feel like one of these crewmates is gonna be the murderer. I mean, just look at them. Okay. You might be right, but we shouldn't judge them on how they look like. Maybe, hey, maybe this guard is really into knitting. I don't know. We haven't talked to him yet, so let's give them a shot. Well, it's been playing on my mind for a while now, actually, but how is it that such a huge lump of metal doesn't sink to the bottom of the ocean? Oh, that's really quite simple, Naruhodo-san. Well, consider the Japanese archipelago. The islands of the... Sorry, I keep messing it up. The islands of Japan? Yes, they're not metal, but they're enormous lumps of earth, many, many times larger than this ship. I got called in for jury duty once. My first thought when I saw the defendant, yeah, he looks guilty. Songleaves, I appreciate your total honesty. But you know, like, we should give people, like, benefit of the doubt, even though they might look vicious. Susato about to nerd out. Susato about to nerd out. It's super cute when she, like, gets excited about, like, foreign, like, about different cultures and, like, when she wants to explain something. It's really, really cute. Lawyer looks guilty too. Let's get them both. Oh my gosh, Songleaves. What type of jury were you on? And they don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on this. Gods created them. Well, I suppose so. Oh. Oh, that isn't added to anything? Okay. They finished selecting jurors before they got to me. Oh, so you weren't like picked on it? Oh, it's okay. Well, I guess it's good for you though. Like, I know that jury duty can be like really long and taxing. That's a huge book on top of the table there, and there's a pen next to it. Yes, that looks like the ship's log. Shall we have a little look? Shall we have a little look through it? The writing's so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. Yeah, I didn't get picked, thank goodness. Yeah, I'm glad, yay. But the fact that you just looked at him, it's like, yep, Toad's guilty. You know, okay, to be fair, I might have, I would also do the same thing if I was in your position, so I don't blame you, it's okay. But you know, right after thinking that, I'll be like, okay, gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. You wouldn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful handwriting. Oh, the sailor? And nothing. No reaction at all. I thought he might appreciate the compliment. I'm not sure that rough and ready is a compliment. I hold on into a sailor. Anyway, last night's fog is mostly Anyway, last night's log is mostly blank. Presumably, that means there was nothing to report. Okay, oh, the door. That's the way to the second-class area of the ship. Something wrong. Oh my god, the NPC have reached a new level of intelligence. Yeah, see, look, that NPC heard us, like, talking about them versus like the other guy. Yeah, well, it's okay. Don't think about it. Just, no, let it slide. Video game logic, right? I think about making a run for it, just for a moment. Things aren't exactly going well for me. Might be wrong, but I imagine the moment you reach the handle of the door, that burly seaman would surely shoot you dead. Dead? Also, how'd you make a run for it on a ship? Yeah, right. Okay, I didn't think of that, but you're totally right, dude. If If you like, after Ryunosuke just bursts through the door, like, what is he gonna do? Hide in another closet or something? Oh dear. I'm sorry. Perhaps I went a little too far there. No, I started with my talk of running away. Little getaway boats. Oh, you know what? Song leaves, that is true. There's probably emergency boats on the cruise. Or on the big ship. But like, you know, knowing Ryunosuke, can he like survive out in the ocean? Like, these crewmen are presumably really violent, by the way. No. Yeah, they are. But look, he has nice handwriting, right? I think Ryunosuke can survive anything. I guess that's... Can he? You know what? Yeah, he would survive anything. But I wonder how long it would take for him to like finally reach land. He's a protag. He's invincible. He's Kirito, guys. He's Kirito. Didn't he fall off a bridge? No problem. Did he? What was the first case? First case? Oh no, wait. The first case is that he picked up a gun and then Dr. Wilson got murdered. Now he's in the wardrobe. I don't think he fell off a bridge or anything. No, sorry. And there's no way I could run away while Kazuma's death remains in... Okay, let's talk to him. Oh. Excuse me, but could I ask you something? Okay. I think I really want to do a really funny voice with this guy. I'm gonna try it out. Like, oh wait, I haven't played the series, but I heard he survives a lot of accidents in the series. Yeah? You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Part of the process of events. Got a gun, some dude died, and now I'm in a wardrobe. Dude, that's like, that's a really good summary of like the, first 7 hours of this game. I'm back. Oh, hi, SWAT director. You came at perfect time. I really wanted... Okay, I'm gonna try a voice with this sailor. If you get annoyed of it, let me know. I'll stop right away. You little stowaway murderer. That wasn't a good start, was it? Alright, let me try instead. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you? You little third-class lady's maid. Oh. You seem to have caught the sailor on a bad day, Susato-san. I'm not a sailor. My mother gave me a name. I'm a senior crewman. Biff Stroganoff. Whew. Best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think. Dang rough. Now I'm imagining him being one of those huge burly men with a super high-pitched voice. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Wait, beef stroganoff? Oh my gosh, wait. Song leaves, I just got it now. Oh my gosh. I love his name. I love beef stroganoff, by the way. Mr. Stroganoff, about this first-class cabin area. Here we have a finest part of Vibura steamship. For very important persons. What sort of very important persons? Government officials, kings and queens traveling in secret. Many important persons. That is why I'm guarding this place. Gosh, that's amazing. But somehow I let stupid stowaway inside. I want to pick you up and throw you in the ocean. But Stroganoff is not an animal. You? Not quite as secret when you tell us directly who might be in there. If I may, I was wondering, is the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's currently occupied? Okay, that voice. I really want to keep it up with Stroganoff. Saso-san, did you understand that? It sounded like da. I think it's probably Russian for yes. Or no. Genius.
It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation.
Well, it sounds like there was somebody in the next door cabin at least. I think it means no. Oh, yeah? Yes, it's tantalizing. Ooh. Yeah, tell me about the passenger. Could you tell us about who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's?
His name is Mr. Grimsby Royalot. He's a very important Western gentleman.
Just checked. Da means yes. Oh, thanks, Songli, for checking. The more we know.
Now think about it. He has nothing to do with the murder of student boy.
When you say it like that, he has to do something with Student Boy. Actually, it means yes. Yeah. Nice. A Western gentleman? Doubt. Yeah. We're on the same boat, dude. How can you be so sure about that?
Mr. Royalot is an authentic Western gentleman. Such a man would have no interest in lowly student from insignificant Far East Islands.
That was harsh. You tell us when Mr. Royalot came aboard?
That is not your business.
Come to think of it, even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Kazuma's cabin the entire time, I've never once heard anything from the next door cabin. Felt like there was anyone there. Oh, spooky. Okay, gonna drink some more water. Well, presumably, since this gentleman is occupying one of the first-class cabins, must be rather important. Is that right?
It is not your business.
Yeah, freaking hella sus. Are you on watch here all the time, Seaman Stroganoff? Ah. Oh. Wrong voice.
Nah. All the time, so criminals like you cannot come in or get out.
I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night? Oh, wrong voice. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Sorry, guys. I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all?
He's sad about student boy.
Were you on watch last night as well?
Of course.
And did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual? Oh, I don't know what that means. The criminals makes me think he kinda... The criminals makes me... Again, I cannot read. That criminals makes me think he has a kind of thick accent. Yeah, I think so too. But I don't think... Like, I'm not very good at accents. I tried doing the Russian accent a little earlier and I'm like, no. I'll spare you your guys' ears. Yeah, my thought also. Probably really Russian. Yeah, I think I mean, they already said it that the crewmen, or the crew, they're all Russian. So, I mean, I think it's fair to assume that they all pretty have thick accents. But I don't want to... Again, I want to spare your ears. I'm off at accents, but I think they often sound really cool. Yeah, I think Russian accents do sound really cool. And like, of course, like the typical spy movie, and then just like the super heavy accent over like the villain or the spy themselves is like super cool. Susato-san, did you understand that? It was clearly a no.
I saw nothing unusual. Nothing at all.
And you didn't hear any strange noises or sense anything was wrong in some way?
I said no.
Sorry. And sus. No, I don't think he's sus. I think he's just genuinely trying to do his job. I'm not so sure. I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for me. Oh, okay, never mind. Yes, sus. Okay, he's obviously holding back some information. But we'll probably uncover it in like the trial.
It is enough. I cannot say more now.
Oh.
It is time for me to report to cabin. You must return to cabin.
Yes, alright.
Bulkhead to second class area is staying locked at all times. You escape when the lobster whistles on top of the mountain, or as English say, when the pig flies.
Yeah, he's too defensive on that no. Yeah, he's definitely holding back. I wonder what it is though. Good. Now we can investigate this area properly. Shall we? Definitely. Ooh, okay. Oh, we could check the logbooks again. That book on the top of the table there really is huge. A pen on it too. I'm sure that's the ship's log. Can we have a little look through it? Writing's so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. You wouldn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such a beautiful handwriting. Anyway, look here. Last night's log is mostly blank. My mans didn't even check if you went back to cabin before. Oh yeah, huh? We're supposed to... Yeah! Even though he's hired and he could probably kill us, doesn't mean he's great at every single aspect of his job. Presumably, that means there was nothing to report. Okay. Check that. Okay, let's next. Okay, let's check this. He's like the most sus guy here. Okay. I'm gonna call my bets. I think he's a little sus. He's definitely withholding some information from us. But I think we haven't met the culprit yet. And I feel like the fact that they brought up the ballerina in the article, I feel like that she's probably gonna play like a really key role in the entire case. Really blank logs, refusing to answer all questions, really defensive. Okay, to be fair, he thinks we're the murderer, so I don't blame him if he doesn't want to like divulge or like answer all of our questions. That's okay. We'll uncover it soon enough. What do you think of this? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it? That's the emergency. It's probably best not to touch it. Oh, an alarm? It says, press only in times of emergency. It looks as though it sets alarm... Oh. Looks as though it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship and brings the vessel to a complete stop. Oh, dang, really? I mean... Oh, yeah. I think it'll be fine if he wasn't like, no. Oh, I guess that's true. He could have been like, nah, I don't really want to tell you. Really loving the brass decor. Yeah, I love it too. I love the like... How would I describe this era? I forget, like, every time I see or I think of Japan of this era, I think of like Taisho Roman, but I don't think that's actually the name. But yeah, like stuff, I forgot what century this is. But yeah, I totally agree. I love like the decorations of the ship so far, and yeah, the brass decor really sticks out and like stands out against like the colors and like just the overall like vibe of it. Press it, press it, press it, press the thing. Oh, sorry, hold on. Sorry about that. And thank you for waiting. My Foxy Mama wanted to ask a couple questions, but it's okay. All good now. But no, dude, we are not going to press it. What are you doing now, Hodo-san? You mustn't touch it. I don't know how I became, like, muted again. That was weird. But regardless, I read that whole sentence. Sorry, let me go back a little bit. I think it was here. Yeah. What are you doing now, Hodo-san? You mustn't touch it. But this is an emergency situation. Just look at these handcuffs. No, full well that's not what the alarm's for. If you bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'll be in an even worse situation. I wish everything would just stop. This ship included. Have to do something foolish. At least make something that doesn't affect anyone else. That's true, Susato. Seems really weird that you couldn't sound an alarm without stopping the ship, or that just anyone could stop the ship. That is true. I think that's a really weird like alarm mechanic. You know, I have a really good feeling this is probably gonna come into play. I mean, if something like a fire goes off, do you want an easy access? That's true. But, yeah, just stopping like a whole ship? That seems a little excessive. First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin. Not our cabin. It's Kazuma-sama's. Sorry? Your accommodations confined to the wardrobe inside the cabin. Okay, Susato, you don't have to be so detailed. You know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you? As small as a wardrobe I've been calling home? I mean, if something like a fire goes off, you want to easily climb that. And if there's a huge emergency, you don't want the ship to keep moving. Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. Imagine if the captain is focused on emergency in the ship and then you crash. Ooh, yeah, that'll be like worse than the Titanic. Cabins are the finest on the ship. My own cabin is steerage is number 539, by the way. 500 and... How many cabins are there? Hey, water break. A trap for catching mice. Yes, got plenty of those back home in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as bait. I just noticed the title of this video. Lowering has gotten even sexier. Yeah, because I thought about Kazuma and his smolder. And now look at where we are. I'm facing the consequences of my actions. Now the title seems very inappropriate. How would you get mice on a ship? Hey, but like, dude, there was mice on a ship. That's how, oh shoot, what was whatchamacallit? That's how like diseases were like passed around like long time ago. I remember the, like I think when the Puritans like landed on American shores and they like met Native Americans, I believe it was like mice / bugs on the ship that carried over diseases that like the Puritans were like immune to, while for the Native Americans it was like brand new to them and they were suffering because of it. They climb up the mooring lines when the ship is at port. That's transported all across the world that way. Yeah, exactly what Songsleeve said. Oh crap, reminds me of the species of hornet. I forgot the name. Wait, what? Species of hornet? See, this is why I don't want to go on a ship. I've been on like boat rides before, like really short ones, but I've never been on a cruise. And not gonna lie, I feel like I would be kind of scared just because I don't mind flying planes, but boats I get a little bit more nervous. I guess you could say Kazuma is dead straight sexy. No, SWAT director. No, but you're right. That could be technically true. Those things are terrifying. Those things are terrifying. I don't at all remember the name. I just know some bugs get spread around by ship. Ugh. I mean, I think ships were like a main reason why. I guess airplanes kind of contribute nowadays too. Like ships back then was like the main reason why like some animals were able to like sort of reach another country even though they weren't native to it. Let me see. Yes, I think that's what it's called. Cheese. Made from the milk of cows. Cheese? I wonder what that tastes like. Oh, Ryunosuke. It's so good. Cheese is freaking amazing. Nowadays, we also have better ways to control invasive species. Oh, yeah, that's true. I think, like, today's technology, we're doing, I think we do a lot better job of, like, controlling that. Back then, it would just be run wild. Yeah, I think back then, it would be a lot crazier. Can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your fingers. Really? But I suppose you're right. I love her little book in her sleep. I'm not actually going to try it. Are you? All I've had to eat for the past couple of weeks is Kazuma's leftovers. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. I'll find a little snack for you later. Even though, back then it would just run, even though it's crazy hard. Yeah, I can't imagine what it was like living back in the day. Consume chalk? No, we cannot consume the chalk. No, Ryunosuke never tried cheese before. So, I feel like now would be a good opportunity. But yeah, poor Ryunosuke. I'm so sad. Like, I would think that Kazuma would like give him more leftovers or something. Okay. That every. Okay, we got the. Press on the. Time this side. Okay, let's try the door. This is it. This is the cabin next to ours. The one the ventilator connects to. Yes, a ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled man in... Maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. Here we go! FBI, open up! I like your thinking, dude. No answer. Oh, look, it's no one in there to help our inquiry. What are your thoughts on this case so far? So far? You know what? I'm gonna hold off a little bit longer. Before I divulge a little bit. How annoying. Ah! Oh geez, oh geez. What was that? It came from inside the cabin. Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman. Oh geez, SWAT director, you asked at such a perfect time. Stand aside. Oh wait, what? Sholmes? I'm about to break the door down. Mr. Sholmes. I shan't be stopped. When the fit is on me, I revel in kicking doors off their hinges. Please, wait, Mr. Sholmes. Door doesn't appear to be bolted. Such convenient timing. Yeah, I thought Sholmes was already in the next room. It doesn't? Then how the deuce can I dispatch the masculine urge? What prey can I kick? This voice line. This dialogue. I love it so much. What prey can I kick? And his little pose. Oh my god, so perfect. I love you, Sholmes. All part of my master plan. What is it? I don't know, but I have one. I swear. Oh, SWAT director. What are you planning? I think we should go in. There's no time to think about stress relief. He looks like the kind of guy who hides in the back waiting for the opportunity to show up. Yeah, you know what? He kind of does. Oh, geez. He got big scissors. I'll just do a normal voice. Who are you? A Western... Man looks Russian to me. You heard a woman scream. A woman? Don't be absurd. As you can see, nothing... as you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin. Beard looks so fake. Yeah, it looks hella fake. True, this old man does appear to be the only person in here. Thus, yeah, I agree, dude. For the, this guy, hella sus. But in that case, who just screamed? Get out, all of you, now! Please excuse the intrusion, but Mr. Grimsby Roylott, I believe? Yes, that's me. And you are? I have the power to spoil the entire game. Will I? No, but I can. Okay. SWAT director is like the fool. He is God right now. Watching me scramble and react as I watch my loved ones die. If you spoil it, I will destroy you. It's okay. SWAT director has been doing a really good job not spoiling it, so I trust you, SWAT director. I am the one and only, the actual Herlock Sholmes. Heard of me, no doubt. No. I'm a great detective amongst great detectives. One who adorns the covers of popular magazines, no less. So I assure you, let's trust me completely. Man uses the magazines like a business card. A detective? I do not trust detectives. Distinctive for the scream emanating from within its walls. But there wouldn't appear a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time. So might I be so bold as to ask you to open that small traveling case? What? Don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in a small trunk like that? Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk. Hit a woman that case. I don't think so. Wait, that looks like the most sus thing he could have said. Hid that woman in the case. Nah. I think so. His case isn't big enough compared to Kazuma's case. Yeah, see? Don't look at me. What? What? Oh my. Did you see that, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes. The case just shook. Tiny woman? Yeah, like tiny woman? What's happened? Leave. Now. Otherwise, I'll call the steward. I was right, huh? Okay, dude, I'll give you this time. But what? I can't believe it just moved. So Kazuma's name. Mr. Grimm Warlot. No doubt about it. This strange Russian man is hiding something. For sure. Couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues that burly sailor returns. Okay. You know what? Unfortunately, I'm going to end it here for tonight. We are at like the 3-ish hours mark. I think I'm good. I definitely want to pace this out so I don't like want to sit everything through compared to last time. But yeah, thoughts on the case so far. It's been really crazy. Like, one, Kazuma died. That alone is extremely upsetting. As you might have like saw my reaction, but like, Kazuma, I'm so sad. Like, of course Ace Attorney would kill off like such a reliable and like wonderful character. It breaks my heart. But like that just fuels me like with like determination even more to get one, solve the case, 2, get the killer, and then kill the killer with my bare hands because like how freaking dare they? Kazuma, right? Second thing. So Kazuma died within the room. It's a locked room type of case. The ventilator played, I think the ventilator must have played like a really big part of it because like if the room was locked, if we don't consider like really crazy like contraptions, then the only thing I can really think of is like poison gas to the ventilator. But I'm sure that sounds really basic. So knowing Ace Attorney, I'm sure there's gonna be like a huge revelation or something really interesting about this locked room case. So far the sailors are like okay. I cannot believe Hosonaga got assigned to be Asonogi's like guard, but like he died. So he didn't really keep a good job at it. But it's okay. I know Hosonaga's doing his best. And finally, we have him, Mr. Roylott. Based on the scream and the fact that no one else is in this room, I think this person is the missing ballerina that we read in the article. That's like the only explanation I have. Because one, like how Songleaf said, I think that beard is totes fake. And it's just like, yeah, right. And also, like they're holding like a huge pair of like scissors that I think, like, maybe they were cutting their hair off because they had long hair. I don't know. Just, gotta see. But, I just realized I missed some chats. I want to go back on it. You're forgetting the other option, that there is an animal or machine. Oh yeah, like within the case, yeah. I definitely think it's most likely a small animal because I know one of the rules on the ship is that you're not allowed to have animals on the ship. So my best guess is that they probably almost like how Kazuma treated Ryunosuke as a stowaway. They probably brought their pet as a stowaway. Though I don't recommend you putting your pet in a closed or sealed suitcase like that. It's probably really, really bad for them. I'll try to make it to the next stream too. Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah, that'd be really, really cool of you. Yeah, it was really fun having you here. It's really fun having everyone here. I really appreciate all the interactions in chat. It really makes playing the game so much more fun. Or maybe a female animal, Be a female animal. Can't rule that out. Yeah, that ended bad last time. Yeah. It's okay though. Throw them off the ship. No. I think Mr. Royalot is Miss Royalot. I guess that's... Yeah, like I said, I think this person's the ballerina, but you know, can't be sure. I can hype up with this. The ship has a giant secret. Don't tell me there's a giant rat on this ship, because that would be insane. Maybe they saw a mouse and screamed. Yeah, that's what I thought too, because of the mouse trap. I feel like that would play into account Songli. And sealed it with a case. Oh, chatting with you have been really fun. Oh, I'm really happy. That makes me really, really glad. Okay. And on that note, that's the entirety of what I think so far of the case. And I'm super, super excited to like continue playing next week. I won't be playing this tomorrow because I have a super, super special stream tomorrow and I hope you guys can make it. I'll be posting the details on my Twitter tomorrow. I need to test out a couple of things, so hopefully it can work out. But yeah, if I can't get the super special stream to work, then we'll most likely continue Great Ace Attorney. But I am super determined to get the special stream working, so I really hope you guys can make it. Oh, I can't wait. Thank you so much, Asakura. And on that note, I really want to... Okay, so I'm going to try rating. I tried rating last time and that it wasn't really working. So I'm going to try that now. But I want to really thank everyone for coming. I really, really appreciate it. And like, I just want to like... It makes me so happy to be streaming and like really like enjoy this game with everyone and like share my reactions and stuff. I know that this isn't I know this isn't a very eloquent way of ending, but you know, it's okay. Thank you so much everyone for coming. We're gonna stream IO. She's also playing Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So that'll be really fun. You could kind of see both of our reactions. She's a super big fan of the Ace Attorney series, so yes, please go follow her. She's like super sweet and really fun. So let's start the raid. Hopefully this works. Okay, 6 seconds. It's gonna take a couple more seconds. Okay, thank you everyone for coming. Please, thank you. Okay, work.